What is up? Fell for the thumbnail, huh? There ain't no hers. It's just me. Life is an illusion, my friend. But yeah, welcome back. Let me tell in my Discord that I'm live. And I did that. 4. It's been very long. Not very long. Just one day. I haven't came live for one day. I did not come live for one day. What the fuck is I haven't came live? Okay. Okay. So chat. Today we're just chilling. You feel me? Just think that use your illusion. I mean sorry, not illusion. Why is it blushing? Wait, why is it blurry? Bro, okay. Let's see if in today's stream how high does this goes. This thing. Let's see how high this number goes. This is my subscriber count. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why can't I point it? Yeah, this one. This one. You feel me? Yeah. Or you know what? Let me bring it in my hands. I can bring everything in my hands. Hold on. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how much can we increase this number today. You feel me? This thing in my hand. And boom. Okay. So we back today with another stream. And it's about to be a chill stream. And it's been one day since I've been live on YouTube. And yeah, it's day 2 basically. I mean, I've started dedicated streaming on YouTube. So it's day 2. And I've left Twitch, left Kick, now on YouTube. I'm the opposite, you feel me? People take their audience from YouTube to other platforms and just make them watch the content here. I shift back. I came back. I'm back to my league. Back to the basics. I'm back to entertaining y'all. And waited 1 year after your last stream. Damn. So you saying you waited for 1 year after my last stream? How does that work? That does not make sense. But what makes sense is now I cannot say twitch.tv/RickyDrax. Now I gotta say youtube.com/@RickyDraxLive. It's a long ass thing. But anyways, it's fine. It's fine, whatever. But hey, I know y'all, most of y'all watching the stream right now got, basically got a bit disappointed by the thumbnail and the thing that they're watching right now, which is fine, you feel me? Everything in life is an illusion. Today's stream, I want to say, the thumbnail you see and the reality, it is exactly so my today's stream, if you go out, if you zoom out, if you search for Ricky Drax live, and if you see the live, the thumbnail and the video, it's two different things. And this is what I want to say is how life is. When you want something, you think of it as something else. Why is it blurring? When you want something, if you think okay, it's not blurry. When you think something, when you think of wanting something, you think it is something, and when you get it, you finally realize what it is really. So yeah, biggest raised bed isn't those hers, it's your background. My background? Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I got it. You said right, he's gonna be featured in Twitch. I got it. I mean, when you are Twitch partner, you get added to a Discord basically. And there is let me show you. If you go to Google and search for Twitch front page application, you can see there it is. Basically, you have to apply. You don't get selected. You feel me? For getting appeared on Twitch front page for once, you need to apply here, and you need to apply 1 month before you do that. So yeah, Eligibility: you are eligible to apply if all following are true. You are a Twitch partner, which I am not. I'm Twitch affiliate. For partner, the criteria is a bit different. You did minimum viewers of about 75 or 50, something like that. Or the Kick is 50. Twitch is something else. I forgot. Your stream is supported language. I don't think this matters too much. Your stream and these policies are everyone does too. And this is the special meet all eligibility requirements have never been on front page. So basically, you can be on front page in globally at least only once in your life, and have not featured in several months. So yeah, I searched up and I just found it, and to be honest, it is written here that they add you to a Discord basically for front page thing. They add you to your Twitch partner Discord server. So basically, there is an Indian Twitch partner Discord server probably. So yeah, that's how you go. Bro, got the lore exactly, bro. I am very very very, you know, I am very much into searching stuff. Like how is it done? How can I get that and shit? Yeah. I'm pretty fucking, what do you say? I'm pretty fucking research kind of, bro. Why is my hairs not, fuck? My hairs are becoming like Terenam. I don't know if you get the reference, but Terenam. Fuck this thing, bro. I will go bald at this point. Chat. What the fuck? Have you guys seen the Terenam hairstyle? Look at this thing. Yeah. Should I try this, chat? Should I try this hairstyle? Yo, we do look similar, right? Nah. Terenam hairstyle ain't for me. I'm a bit more, you feel me? Yeah, you feel me? I'm a bit more, I don't know what hairstyle this is, yeah. Messi Ronaldo hairstyle. Messi fringe. Not fringe though, but yeah, Messi. Yeah. Alright, I'll keep it here. No, bro. I'm never satisfied with my hair texture. See, look, bro, how does it look like? That's so trash. Fuck! Yeah. Finally, alright. This at least works. Anyways. You remember my hairs once I... You remembered my hairs? What? What do you mean, I remember your hairs? Once in a live stream. Die? Oh shit! Bro, this Google Translate needs to stop in my chat, bro. By the way, my hairs are till my shoulders. Till here. Fuck. Show me your hairs. Bro, stop blurring, bro. Fuck this blur. Fuck this blur, bro. Fuck the blur. Okay. So today we're about to see a lot of stuffs. By see a lot of stuffs, I mean obviously reacts and stuff. By stuff, I mean stuff. Fuck. Wait, what? What is this? Indian man dies after using super glue to seal off his penis because he did not have a condom? Bro, what the fuck is this? Is that for real? Chat, what the fuck? Bro, y'all should use your creativity somewhere else, bro. The world lacks artists, not this shit, bro. What the fuck kind of creativity is this? Super glue? Nah, man. Nah, man. It is better to be a virgin and goon than have this kind of death, bruv. This is insane. That was absolutely fucking insane, bruv. Hell nah, my face reveal. My face reveal? That your face? Bro, that ain't. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Shut the fuck up. This shit ain't you, bro. Fuck. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this is you. You know what? It's pretty easy to find. All I need to do is search this. Oh nah. Put it here. Bro, why the fuck is this not loading, bro? The fuck? Alright, bro. Whatever. Let's go to Gemini. Let's get this here. Who the fuck is this guy? This ain't you, bro. Best of stylized AI generated profile avatar. Is this AI generated though? Or is it from Pinterest? Can I paste it here? Nah, probably not. There was a feature. I don't want to log in now. Fuck that. I don't know if it's AI generated or not. But yeah, anyways. Well, what the fuck are these videos? Okay, we will watch it. Oh, my stream. So last stream so was it till here? Is this today's? From today? Is it from here? Bro thinks he is Bhojpuri playboy Cardi. Aye, bro, running back. Bhojpuri playboy Cardi. Okay. It ain't bad though. Bro is feeling the auto-tune. Yeah. Nah. You got two different lore? What lore? Lori. What lories? Wait, what the fuck is this?
Guys, when I'm covered in blood.
Have you had any strange
What the fuck?
requests from fans?
In my DMs,
Bro! How the fuck is this a human? The fuck? What kind of aesthetic is this? I mean, it's her body, it's her choice. Like, I'm no one to say anything, but come on, bro. It is like, how do I say that? You guys know those games, right, where you can modify your character, but then you install mods when you can modify every single fucking detail in your character, bro. This is like that, bro. Just basically install the mod, and then boom. Like, how do you even do these many customizations? How do you fucking bath with this, bro? Come on. Even, you gotta remove all this before sleep. The fuck?
there's a lot of,
Fansley. Love you, Leah Coombs.
and sometimes they ask me to do things in language I can't understand.
Like what?
I got this guy, he wants to pay me money to grow my forehead hair out.
No. That guy's an idiot.
That guy an idiot, bruv. Anyways.
I do like to get when I'm covered in blood.
Have you had
Okay, bruv. Covered in blood. Are you fucking serious, bruv? The fuck, bro? Why the fuck are these kind of weird people even famous, bruv? I don't get it. I mean, I don't blame them either, because everyone wants clout these days, including me. But I am doing this stuff, bruv. Come on. I would rather stay virgin instead of doing this bullshit, bruv. When I said face reveal because you asked photo and that PFP is a Korean actress and singer. I thought that was a guy. Anyways. It's for real aesthetic. Aesthetic. Yeah. The only option left. What is the only option left? Okay. Hey! No! What the fuck? Bruv. That is insane. What's that now? Okay, what do we got? Aunties? Indian aunties? What are they doing?
You wanna be bad, just
Yeah.
Okay, damn.
I saw my niggas go on my wrist. The only time when I'm feeling conceited, just pour me a 8 and a liter, then pop me a bean. Only time when I'm feeling defeated, they say, forget her.
Indian grannies workout.
Like on Santa, the way I've been missing.
but you wanna be bad, just
Yeah. Little nigga.
Damn. Crazy. Grandmas. Dog the fuck going the fuck dog the fuck going on in New York? What is it? Okay. Nah. Okay, what is this? Wait, bro. Is there anything to stop Instagram from loading videos in mute? I gotta manually do this. Hey yo! Muslim Jesus? Is that the Muslim Jesus? Chat. Kissing competition in Olymp. Is this AI generated or is this for real?
We're in the final seconds here in Los Angeles. USA, Canada, the United Kingdom, all breathing through their nose.
57 edging to the mark. 8 minutes reached. That equals the old record, and they are pushing past it. A new Olympic.
Nah, this is AI generated. This is AI generated.
We're in the final seconds here in Los Angeles. USA, Canada, the United Kingdom, all breathing
Look at the time here. It is AI generated. And look at the crowd here.
through their nose.
Yeah, why is the time different for everyone? And why is it India here and there is no India there?
57 edging to the mark. 8 minutes reached. That equals the old record, and they are pushing past it.
Nah, this is AI
A new
generated.
Olympic.
Okay. AI becoming too good. Exactly, bruv. Exactly. What we got in self promo? Did anyone send any music? My new singer out now. Pangs. What did Pangs got? Okay, I've listened this one, I guess. But yeah, I cannot play it on YouTube because I get copyright, bro. So I ain't playing anything here. Okay, one thing though, chat. Uh-oh. Wait. Why is this thing here? Here. It is less up here. Why is it more up there? I gotta get this a bit down. Wait. Up. Yep. That is good. That is fun. That is sexy. I like things perfect. AI becoming too good. Exactly, bro. AI is becoming very, very much good. But hey, one thing about YouTube Live since I've started since few days, There haven't been any new person. I guess that day someone came, but they knew me from my music. So yeah, I gotta do YouTube streams a lot. Maybe then I'll get pushed. Maybe then I'll get pushed to new people. And boom. Bro, can I wear something else instead of these hairs? Oh no, hairs are looking good now. Yeah. Whoa! If your hairs look bad, all you gotta do is wear some shades. And then, boom. Whatever you do, it looks good. Oh. Yeah, I had, bro. Whatever. I'm giving my hairs like this. Folk. So Chad, a few days ago there was a mela. I don't know if you guys know what mela is. It's basically what do you call mela in English, bro? What do you call mela in English? It is called something. Amusement park. Chad, what is mela in English? What is mela in English? A fair or festival. Not a festival, a fair will be. Circus, not circus, I guess. What is mela in with rides called? What the fuck? A carnival, a fun fair, a traveling fair, a carnival, I guess. Yeah. So a mermaid came there, and I did not go there to see. My friends went. I just went to see the normal mela, and there was nothing in the fucking mela there. Just some basic rides, and I just went too much fast. I went way too early. So yeah, and the thing is that it was a waste of the ticket of mine, but they did not waste. There was fish, random type of fish, and mermaid. The mermaid was real. I thought, how will the mermaid come in the small district? But yeah, it was real mermaid. I mean, not real. It was obviously a human, but yeah. But they were wearing. Wait, were they wearing oxygen mask? No, they were wearing glasses or something. So yeah. Not that level of professional, but yeah, it was good, I guess. I saw it in video. But yeah, definitely it was not worth that much money because I can look mermaid video in Google or YouTube, bruv. Bro, did not stream for that shit. No, not for that. I had some work. I had some important work. I went there in evening, bruv, not in this time. By this time, I'm already in home. Circus. Yeah, carnival. And yeah. Wait. So. It feels very different right now from Twitch. I don't know why. I cannot differentiate much. But hey, it is fine. It is fine. And okay, do we got something to watch? Let's watch some shit, bruv. Let's watch some shit. The 48 Laws of Power animated, chat. Will this be good? The 48 Laws of Power animated. Let's see. And I streamed a bit late today because I streamed late because Current wasn't there. Yeah. And Current just came right now. And shit. Folk. And yeah, but my first time I went to such Seawall Carnival was in Guwahati, but there were no mermaids there. And this time it had mermaids. But back then when I went in Guwahati, there was no mermaids. Okay. Plup. But hey, I'm getting bored of carnivals. I feel like right from childhood I've seen everything. There is nothing unique in carnivals. Every carnival seems the same, bro. Like, have you guys noticed? Every single carnival looks the same. There's nothing different out there. It's the same shit. And yeah, that's why I'm just bored of this thing. Same, I mean, it's good for taking your children, because for children, obviously, they will love it. And it's always a new experience for children. But I feel like melas or carnivals in India are just the same thing. Same shit. It just happened the same. I don't know about the tier 1 cities though. I've never been to Delhi or Mumbai. And yeah. Have you ever been ever in that big ring ride? Oh, that old thing. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there twice in my life. Oh no, thrice. I've been there 3 times. And to be honest, first time it did feel a bit. I wasn't scared to ride it because I know the safety. But yeah, still never trust this thing. You never know. Be very careful. And if it's raining, you better don't get up there. Anyways. Once I was doing, and it was a bit rainy season, and when the rain stopped, only then I went up. And the thing is that it stopped. They did not stop it on intention. Something wrong happened, and then they rode it again. And I was like, okay, like the feeling you get in the top to down when it speeds up. Okay, that feeling is a bit, the G-force kind of thing, logical thing. I don't know. I'm not a physics guy, but yeah. That thing was less scary than what if I was thinking, what if this wheel breaks? I mean, what if something breaks? So yeah, if it's raining, you better not go. So that's what I want to say. If it's raining, you're better off not trying anything. Yeah. That's what I want to say. But have you been there? It's a fun experience though, to be honest. I used to be scared when I was small, but yeah, it is not that scary, to be honest. If you have a girlfriend, that would be a cool experience, I would say. If you go up there with your girlfriend, pretty solid experience. Because she would be scared, and then you could act. You could act manly, or you could just open my clips. You feel me? Open my funny videos and show it to her when she is scared. And she would be scared and funny. She would have so many emotions flowing through her. And then instantly, that night we were getting laid. Easy. You feel me? Chad, is my teeth too yellow? I mean, obviously there is a light there, so it doesn't look that yellow. And I feel like my teeth aren't that white. Okay. Yeah. So what's my plan for going global? Global. Yeah, global. See, I don't want my live streams to stay restricted to India. I want it to go all over the world. Mostly focus on the West, be it US or Europe, in those continents. And that's why I would like you guys, whoever you're watching, to keep the content a lot English friendly and no Hindi, nothing in Hindi. If it has a bit of it, it's fine. But unless I make my audience out there, I do not want to. Basically, what I want to say is I do not want to make the algorithm keep my content only in India. I want it to flow outside. That's why I stream only in English. And it's my only motive. Or else, you know what I would do? I would just add a UPI QR over here or over there. And then keep here donation goals. Yeah. The only reason I'm not doing that is because I'm trying to go global. There is an option to donate if you like. But it is, I mean, in PayPal and not UPI. And there is a TTS option available there. If you donate any amount of $1, $0.5, no, 0.5 I guess you cannot do. Yeah, $1. $1 is freaking 94 rupees. So if you got TTS over there. So yeah. When I was child, my mom always stopped me from riding that because my mom once ride that and she was very scared. So she told me don't, but Last year I gone out in Durga Puja and ride it with my friends. Okay. And when it comes down, my adrenaline rush is real, and the blood is like in the legs, and sometimes not in legs, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, the first time, obviously, it would feel like that. The more you keep going on, the less the feeling would be less. It still stays, but it is less. But yeah, I feel like everyone should experience. If it's a good and safe thing, if you think the safety is good, you should definitely go. Yeah. But there are some crazy, crazy ones. Sometimes, some that break even. I mean, it breaks. The the whole thing gets bad. So that time maybe you need to judge it. Basically, you need to be a judger when you're going to Mela or carnivals in India. And yeah, to be honest, personally, I'm not a very big fan of. There were crazy, crazy rides. Yeah, I don't enjoy doing any of that. Those crazy rides. But yeah, that thing is properly fine. Yup. And yeah, my mom has never been to that, and I would not encourage my mom either because it's not a very good feeling for people, older people, I would say, and you should not force anyone either. Yeah, for our age, it is fine. But for older age, it is not fine. Fine. But one thing I was noticing. All right, you see dal chawar. Okay, I will say in English. Let's say pulses, rice, and some fries. Basically, potato fries are one of the most go-to meals in India. Not all over India, because all over India, be it north, south, east, west, the diet matter. I mean, the diet is different. Some people have more of rotis. Some people have more of rice. Some people are less dependent on carbs. They're more meat based diets. Some people have more, you know different kind of like dosa, and South India idli and dosa. That's a different thing. And yeah, but I think the dal chawar is one of the most satiating and filling meal you can ever have, be it with papar, a little bit of achar, or some, you know fries, aloo bhaji, and also it's salads. But look at this thing, bro. Name me every high protein meal apart from chicken, like fried chicken or something. Every high protein meal is not satiating. It does not feel that good to eat unless it's chicken. It's made very tastily, or it's omelets with breads or something. I mean, made together. Look at things like soybeans. Regardless of whatever you say, eating too much soybean make me feel very bad. I don't know. Like eating too much soybeans definitely puts a toll in your stomach. Then you see, there is one thing called what do you say that? What do you say that? And it's chickpeas. Chickpeas. You cannot eat too much chickpeas, bro. Chickpeas also in large quantity is not that does not feel good to me, at least. Maybe my body is not used to, or even chicken. I mean, I like chicken with rice, but when I have it rice, I do not take in huge quantities to fulfill my protein. I take it in a moderate quantity, right? So I feel like if you see protein-rich meals, let's say only chicken or only eggs, meals like that, I feel like those meals are not satiating enough. I mean, you don't feel good after eating that. I mean, obviously your body feels good after a workout and you had adequate amount of protein. But yeah, to be honest, having less carbs and more focused on protein doesn't feel satiating. That's why I don't force my parents, because you see everyone is talking about protein, right, and fiber, which is fine, But I think, like, let's say you're sick, you're pretty ill, or your stomach gets bad. No doctor would tell you to have high protein meals, or if even if you don't take doctor's advice, your body itself would reject protein dense meals because it cannot digest at that point. When you're very sick, or when you're very sick, ill, or you have stomach problems, your body would only like meals that are low in protein, low in fats, and are easy on the stomach. I feel like there is a lot of hate towards Indian diet, right? That dal chawal is not good. Our people should not do that, and people are forcing their parents to not have it. But I don't force, because um I feel like it's just satiating. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everyone needs high protein meals, I would say. I've seen people who have never had protein and live very long life, to be honest. So yeah, I don't get that much of protein hype. I mean it's good for muscle building, but I don't think you should force it on everyone, to be honest. Yeah. That's just my opinion. There is nothing logic here, nor do I want to argue with anyone. This is just my perspective. I might be wrong as well. But I don't think giving protein powders to, older people is a good thing, because you never know. There's digestion problem, and for older people, digestion is the main thing. If digestion goes wrong, their whole day feels trash. They don't want to build muscles at that age. So yeah, be careful. Don't give your parents protein shakes and something without doing a lot of research on how the body reacts when you're old. So yeah. My mom tried it when she was in college. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Meanwhile, foreign eats chicken fries with light oil fried and some. See. The thing is that, see, in Italy they eat pizzas, right? And even in the US, a lot of people have never eaten rice. Their meal is not like that. Like they would be completely fine with having a meal just burgers and pizzas. But for us, our body has not adapted that right from childhood, right? We're more grown up on that thing. So that's the way I'm talking about. Like if you're born having meat straight up from your childhood, your body would naturally be good for meat. And now if you go to someone who is, let's say, who is pure veg from childhood, and now you give him too much amount of meat, his body cannot digest it. It's that simple, because his body has not been used to that. You feel me? I love all sorts of protein, talking about their taste. Yep, not everyone needs protein, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Protein is for whom who works less. No, that's not true. Carbs, yeah, you are right that carbs provide energy. But I feel like a lot of people who do not go to gym have no actual need for protein shake. I mean, you are just fine without protein. I mean, every food has a little bit of protein. Even rice has, but the very less. You cannot count it as protein, right? That's what I want to say. But I'm not the guy to say you that dal and chawal together becomes whole protein. So now you should take it in high quantities. No, that's not the thing, because the amino acids profile matters a lot. Basically, the quality of protein matters a lot. That's why I say eggs have one of the best quality of protein out there. Soya beans have huge protein, but the quality of protein is not good. I mean, not as good compared to eggs. That's what I want to say. And quality of protein matters a lot, because that helps you digest the protein. If you cannot digest the protein, having high amounts of protein is just pointless. That's what I want to say, to be honest. But it's different for everyone. So yeah, I don't want to say anything about that. I'm just saying my opinion and how my body reacts. I feel like, and whenever you're sick, or you have high stress, basically, let's say you use too much of your brain, now your brain is tired and shit, you can have protein meals, but I would say have it in less quantity and go for more carbs. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Yap session, I love this kind of source. Yeah. Yo, welcome Rama. You are Rama Whitey. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back again. How you doing? Alright, so we were supposed to watch something, and now I was busy in talking about proteins and shit. But yo, Rama Whitey, you were South Indian, right? So I want to ask you, I mean, like, let's say for me, our primary meal is rice and dal. Basically, rice and dal. Or we occasionally have meat. So what do you guys have usually for breakfast, dinner, and lunch? I mean, what is your go-to? I mean, that is followed in your family. Like, what meal do you have? Is it same like dal chawar, or you guys have something like different? I mean, I know about dosa and idli and sambar, but is it something you have it on, daily basis, like a average meal? Or nah? Let me know. And chat, to be honest, yeah. Let's see how far can this number go. Wait, wait, wait. Yeah, this one. This one. Bro, I need to get this number bigger. See, I will turn this number down. It is gone. The number is gone, chat. It is in my hand. It is in my hand, chat. You don't believe me? You will believe me now. Chat, the number is in my hand. And then, right the moment I said 1, the number will come back. Look, 3, 2, 1. You see that? I'm a magician. And now I will get this number back again. Oh shit. Chat, my magic did not work. You gotta subscribe and the magic will work. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. And then, you know what I'll do? Oh shit. No. Now I'll put it back over here. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. You feel me? I'm a magician, bro. I can do magic. Yeah? Okay. Aloo pitika deep fried nisla mash. What is nisla? Nisla mash bhaja. Poita bhat with jala nimok. Absolute pig Assamese thali for heaven. Yeah. But you gotta add chicken, bro. Chicken is... But I like mutton more, to be honest. Yeah, but anyways. So, guys, we're watching today this shit. Is this the wrong browser? Yeah, it's probably the wrong browser. Let me open it up in a different browser, or else I'll get a lot of ads. Ads and ads. We hate fucking ads. Oh yeah, there's one lore. By the time I load this thing, see. That day I was playing Valorant, alright? I was playing Valorant. And my mom was, shouting me to go take a bath. And it was 3:30 p.m. It was 3:30 p.m. And the thing is that it was getting late. I was playing a ranked game, but my parents don't understand what ranked is, alright? And then I was playing ranked game. Mind you, there was no current out there. So I do not have, wait, let me show you this thing, this point. You see that? I do not have inverter connection over here, alright? So I went to that room where the inverter connection is, but there is no table out there. So I put the charger and I put the laptop on the floor. I sit on the floor and then I was playing Valorant because I was in the middle of a ranked match. Bro, my current is gone. My laptop needs charge. I was playing there, alright? And then what happened? Guess what happened? My mother came with a stick to beat me. Go to take shower. Go take shower. I was like, bro, I'm in the middle of a match. And guess what? I had to leave the thing. I did go, but I was playing good. I was in the second tier. And then guess what? As soon as I came back, I was banned for 3 days. Instantly for 3 days. I did so many kills. There were people who were there not AFK, but they're doing 0 kills. I was doing kills. And then now I'm banned for 3 days. Bruv. The fuck? Like, come on, I get it, banned for 1 day, okay. I mean, AFK actions are not good for games where people are, using their brain and constantly fighting enemies. And when someone in your team is not there, it feels bad. But bro, freaking holy 3 days? Are you serious, bro? 3 days. That's insane. Ban for 3 days is insane. Bro, come on. And now maybe I have left around 1 day and 22 hours. Basically 2 days. W mom. But bro, it was ranked game. Yeah. Meanwhile, I bath at 8 p.m. I mean, you bath after gym, that is different thing. I also do that sometimes. Not every day. But yeah. I mean, I'm talking about full shower. I just wet my body and not my head. because you ain't gotta wash your head every time, hairs every day. Basically, you can skip one day washing your hairs, without washing your hairs, just bathing in your face and whole body without this thing. Yeah. W practice sessions on the range. Yeah, I was playing that thing that you jump there. I cannot play Valorant here because my laptop doesn't support. I don't bath the whole day, so you wait till gym for bathing. It is up to personally. Everyone, that thing is different. I prefer doing that in day or right after I wake up. Sometimes I do it lately. Yeah, it just comes that way. All right, we were supposed to watch something. Shit, man, I miss Twitch, bro. But the thing is that I realized a lot of streamers in India that are going to Twitch and Kick. See, I was starting blindly in there, right? But all of them who shifted there already had an audience built in YouTube. So at the end, YouTube is the big thing. All these platforms are using YouTube's people out there. So I realized in brain, let me not focus. I was focusing more on, everyone saying how to start streaming in Twitch, how to start streaming in YouTube. And then my main focus was the money, and I did was getting to earn, right? But I did not get the money because I did not complete the $50 threshold on Twitch, and I left. I came to YouTube without completing that. And my main goal was everyone shifted from YouTube. Everyone had an audience in YouTube. They took that from there. I was different. I did it directly in Twitch and Kick, which is not a very good thing, which is a very stupid thing. And then I realized a lot of them people get deals, get money from Twitch and Kick to stream there. Or along with money, they also get dashboard access. Basically, they do not need to fulfill the criteria of having minimum this much viewers for this many days, that many days. They unlock it for them. They give it for them. So I was feeling like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just a stupid fucking bastard playing this race. Because there is literally zero discovery there. YouTube is still the GOAT. YouTube is the best. And on top of that, I was doing my clip farm, right? And I had Twitch link there properly, which is clearly visible. And also the time when I come stream. Only just one people came, I guess, who saw me from Reels. And he wasn't active there either. He just followed me, watched one day for 5 minutes and then gone. Then I realized the people watching Twitch are very less people that are above 25. I would say very less people are above 25. Mostly it's teenagers and young people. And most people prefer YouTube for their entertainment, even me. So then I realized why I need to focus on YouTube. And now I'm on YouTube, and I'll only be on YouTube till very long, or maybe forever, who knows. Bro saying personal but gone to bat with the fear of his mom. Yeah. Pokey? I do think you first calculate the best without noticing the base. Okay, that's some bar though. I do think you first calculate the best without noticing the base. No, the thing is that there are people who are doing good in Twitch without anything. See, the female streamers, not just female, there are few streamers, right, where they spin the wheel if you donate them certain amount of bits or donate them cash, donate them online, or if you give certain amount of subs, they do some kind of action, like they will write your name or they will do something there. That works in Twitch, but the thing is there is no growth there. You are never getting famous of doing that. Everyone knows you're there for money. It is pretty fucking boring to watch. And I've saw this one auntie, alright. She was very old. She was constantly saying, "I want all of your money, you young boys. Give me all your money. I want to enter all your money. Spin this wheel. Donate me $5. Pay mommy her bills. I am here just to take your money." And there are actually fucking guys who are paying money to those stupid ass bitches, bro. Crazy, bro. There are streamers doing absolute nothing. No, they're not talking to the chat either. They're not giving attention to anyone. All they want is money. All they want is to make the people spin the wheel. and they play some stupid ass song in the background, or sometimes they don't even play songs. They watch their mobile phones, and they have some view bots running, 1,000 people, and no one is chatting in the chat, bro. Are you fucking serious? And I knew that this place is not for me, at least not for now, because I don't have an audience and I'm not doing those bullshits, bro. Come on. So yeah. Anyways, chat. Bitches are bitches. We ain't gonna talk about bitches because we ain't bitches. Let's go. We are watching the 48 Laws of Power animated, but before that, let me get it here. Can I reduce the opacity? That would give a cool look to it. If I go to filters and what the fuck? Is there an opacity thing? No, what the fuck? Yeah. If I do it like, nah. It is basically bullshit, bro. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Yeah, let's watch this thing. Whoa, ho, ho. 48 Laws of Power. Oh, let me try something. Could you guys say some random shit here on YouTube? I want to try a new thing. Let me go to... Okay, I need to use Chrome. I've never used it. It did not work. That's why I did not use it. I've never used these things, chat. There's a lot of platforms. Yeah, let me use... This is a browser-based... I like browser-based thing, chat overlay, because you don't need to, you know... You don't need to run an app all the time. So there is this preset. There are some different presets, right? This is carbon. Okay, how about multi-chat? How does this look? Okay, this is cake. Side. Minimal. Glass. Okay, how many more do you have? Bubbles. Okay. Aurora. Okay. Carbon. Oh, it's the same thing, everyone. Streamline. What is the streamline? Oh shit, nah. Streamline is trash. Transparent. White. And I guess these are premium. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. I'm very picky, and I should not do this on live though. Glass. Yeah, I would put the glass, and I would not put slide in. Fade in. Pop in. Pop it. Yeah, pop in is fine. And then is there any way to put avatars? Show platform icon. Yup. Message time, nah. Ignored users. Ricky Drax. Nah. Font size is fine. I would reduce the font size because I'm just using it here. Now I cannot show this thing. Do not share this link with anyone. So yeah, I cannot show this link. My bad, chat. Now let's see if this... Oh shit. Did it come? Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. YT style chat. Chat, could you guys text some random shits? I guess change the color as YouTube UI. Also storage. I mean, YouTube is on ambient mode. That's why you cannot change it on YouTube UI. I mean, I cannot do that right now. I can turn off the ambient mode. Yeah. And I can get this up till here. Does that work? I mean, it is YouTube UI. I did it with the YouTube UI color. Webcam should be a bit bigger. Yep. Can you guys write something on the chat? I want to see if this works or not. And if it doesn't work, why would it not work? Book. Bro, type something in chat. Let me see. Testing. Okay, it is coming. It is coming. Whoa, fuck. Okay. I will change the size. It is way too big ass shit. 500 by 400. Does that work? Okay. I guess this style is better, chat. What do you guys think? Is this better? Hell yeah. Cool, right? I would get this chat down there. I mean, I'll do this only for here, not in the main. Yeah, I would give it a bit more width. Probably around 600. That works. Oh nah, that is too much. 550. 550 px. Yeah. Whatever. And let's change it a bit. Flip. Okay. Zoom in. Okay. Roll in. What the fuck is rolling? Swing. Damn. Bounce. W test tree. Oh, your chat is here as well. Pop in. Fade in. I feel like pop in is best. And we check the glass, like whatever. Oh no, minimal is not that good. Carbon. Cake. Bubbles. Aurora. Let's try cake for once. Sheet. Yeah. Could you guys keep typing? Let's try cake. Zoom was better? You think so? Zoom in. Yeah, zoom in is better, to be honest. I'm using zoom in, chat. I'm using zoom in. Can you now type something? Oh, it's coming from top. Okay, I need to do it bottom. Can I do it here? Bottom to top? Why is it not bottom to top? Hide. Okay. Okay, maybe it is not there. I would stop using stream elements then for chat. I would use this one. Carbon. What about carbon? I feel like this one, this white one, I don't like. This white one looks like um um not my type. Type again. Don't type Dicky Drax, bro. Hello Kitch. Zoom. Chat. Am I the only streamer doing that on stream? Bro, people, there are streamers who gatekeep this stuff, bro. There are streamers who say, "Oh, go to Stream Elements." I'm telling you, there are only few platforms you need to. First thing, you can do it in custom CSS on OBS. You can get a lot of CSS codes. There are websites to do that. Second is you can do it in Stream Elements, Botrix, and then there is Social Stream Ninja, and there is Icarus something, I guess, or something like that. But the only ones you need: Stream Elements, Botrix, and Social Stream Ninja. These three are best. Orchestra Labs also as well. So yeah, these are the best. Go for the best. Nah, I don't like this one. I like the what did you use? Can you go back in stream? What did you use? That one was better, I guess. Or do you like this one better? First one was best. What was the first one? I forgot. Can you replay it? What's so special about this Nigis stuff to gatekeep? I mean, there are streamers who do that actually, and yeah, they're just bullshit. They just don't want other people to have this, which is something I'm not in support, and I actually fucking don't like that people. Okay, it was glass, right? Or what was it? Carbon? No, carbon. It wasn't carbon. It wasn't bubbles. It wasn't aurora. Was this aurora? It was either aurora or glass. Oh, you have that black fucking. Oh shit, my bad. My bad. Okay, let me try aurora once. Shit, not this one. This one. Hi. How much time does it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bro, it takes so much time to load. What the fuck? Yo, Aurora is not bad, right, chat? Aurora has this gradient thing. I want to increase that. Is that. Wait. Let me go to YouTube and watch my own stream. Taking my girlfriend on her dream vacation, gang. I wish I had a girlfriend. But not now. I cannot. I don't want a girlfriend right now. Only one watching, chat. There are 2 girlfriends I have. And only one watching. This is a disrespect to YouTube and to my hustle. Okay. I guess I will increase the 18 is fine, I guess. Ding 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 ding. Your phone linging. Is Aurora background interactive? I don't know. Probably not, I guess. I guess this much is fine. Okay, how many seconds it gets? Font size, hide all message after 188 seconds. Yeah. No, I will increase it too much because I don't have much string. I would give it 250. 250, yeah. Editing my stream today. I'll increase the text size a bit more. Let's do it 20, bro. Let's do it 20. Wait, did I do that? Oh yeah, also let me add all platforms. Now copy. Control plus A, V. Yo, this looks much better than Stream Elements one, not gonna lie. Delay test. Delay is obviously there. Let's see. It came here. Okay, is it more later? Is it even far late than Stream Elements? Oh no, could it do it again? Maybe it did not load. Do it once again. Okay, wait. Don't do it. Wait. I would check. Alright, I would check both chat. So I have this thing. And now 20th second. Bro, 20th second came first. So it's faster than Stream Elements one? See. Stream Elements did not load. Okay, it takes time. So yeah. I would maybe I would stop the Stream Element thing. Yeah, I would use bot tricks. Yeah, this one is better. I also have the multis thing, and okay, I'll get a transparent one. Let's see the default one. Okay, that's the default. White. What is white? Or just white? Transparent. There was wait side. No, there was something. Okay, do you like the side more or transparent? There is a name gap here. Or there is minimal. No, bro, minimal is weak as fuck. I like the transparent more. Yeah. I would copy this. Boom. I'm sorry, YouTube chat. You have to delete. Sorry, Stream Elements chat. I still use Stream Elements for my alerts. Bye bye, Stream Elements. I'll miss you. Take care. Goodbye. And now let's welcome YT chat. I'll give it a width of 550 px. No, 550 is too much, I guess. 500 px and a height of 400, I guess. That works. Boom. That much is better. Could you chat something? Most of the stream just went into customizing my stream. Oh. Could you chat something? Bro, you are so slow. Or is the chat slow? Hi. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is there. It is zoom in. How will it? Should I use flip in here? Filipino. Pop in? Yeah, I would use pop in here instead of that. Is this better chat than the before one? Yeah, the delay is less here. I would delete this one. And then I would go here. This is my gaming screen basically. Oh shit, I can just copy this thing. I'll paste it here. Put it right there. Delete this. Bam. Boom. And boom. Okay, we back. I'm sorry for all the delays and shit. But yeah, we're finally back. And yeah, I need the shadow thickness to be a bit more, bro. That's it. That's literally it. I'm not wasting any more time. So yeah, this is final. Delay test final. 6-7. Final, yeah. How much is the shadow thing? This much shadow is fine, I guess. Wait, I have the stream here. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, this is better. Yep. Finally, everything is done. Thanks, Botrix. It is not sponsored, but yeah, anyways. Let's go watch this thing now. The 40th Laws of Power animated. You feel me, chat? 20-second delay? It might be. But yeah, I can read your chats faster because I'm directly here looking at YouTube's chat. No third party plugins and shit. Let's watch this thing. The 40th Laws of Power animated. I wish at the end of this thing, at the end of this video, I can be as powerful as Donald Trump. Will that be there? Can I be that? Probably not, but anyways, let's go.
Law number 1. Never outshine the master.
Okay.
Nicolas Fouquet made the mistake of appearing larger than his king, Louis XIV, and spent his remaining days incarcerated. Avoid
Okay.
victories over superiors. It will cost you more than it is worth. Law number 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Michael III of the Byzantine Empire was saved from death by Basilius, who Michael in turn favored with gifts and prestige.
Okay.
Basilius, lusting for more power, murdered Michael out of greed. Instead of showing gratitude, he was insatiable. Trust from a distance. People are selfish and pursue their own interests. Former opponents make more loyal and stronger friends. Law number 3.
This is a book.
Conceal your
I've
intentions.
read a bit of the book as PDF. Yeah. This is a book. Cut the custom test. The Hadi part from stream. Custom test. Custom test. What the fuck? What do you mean? Custom test from the chat. If I delete your message, let's say I delete final, will it be removed here as well? No? Stream elements does not delete your chat thing part. You mean this one? Okay. Okay. But the thing is that when I modify my streams, live streams, it comes as a video, not in my live section. So yeah, maybe I'll not do this. I mean, it's fine. It's for us. It's for the OG's one. Basically, this stream will be the OG one because this is the first stream that will appear. So yeah, I don't want to get this to videos tab. Yep. Anyways, let's watch this. Conceal your intentions.
The Marquis de Sévigné wanted to seduce a young countess. Instead of being indirect and subtle, he exposed his true feelings for her and she lost all interest, as he blurted out that he loved her. Add a sense of inexplicable mystery to your character.
So you're not supposed to say anything directly to girls, huh? So if a girl is ugly, you never say her she is ugly. You say her that even the rain would want sunshine when it touches your skin. Nah. Okay. Not just man, ugly. There is no one ugly, to be honest. Okay. I'm tired of being a good guy. Whatever, bro. Yeah. Ugly man or ugly woman, it doesn't matter, bro. You never know, bro. These days people take such small things and turn you into, oh, he is misogynist, he is sexist, he is not feminist, what not, bro. I'm just chilling, bro. OG stream rewatched this after getting famous. I don't think this would be that OG. And how do you even know I'll be famous? There is no fucking guarantee, right? But anyways, let's continue the video. Because I don't want to waste time. Fuck. Oh. Okay.
Number 4. Always say less than necessary.
Okay. This advice is stupid for streamers.
Law number 5. So much depends on
Oh, he did not even explain law number 4, but okay.
reputation guarded with your life. During the Second World War, Erwin Rommel was known for his superior skill in cunning and deceptive strategy. All of the opposition were demoralized and doubting their chances of success facing him. Your reputation precedes you. Build and protect it carefully.
True.
Law number 6. Court attention at all cost. Pablo Picasso would not allow himself to fade into the background. He would rather paint something out of the ordinary and ugly than be forgotten. All publicity is good publicity. Don't let yourself become one of many.
True. This is absolutely very true for every content creators, music producers, artists, influencers, anyone who wants to leverage from social media. You need to follow trends sometimes, or at least follow a bit of it to stay relevant. If you aren't relevant, no one gives a fuck if you're a trendsetter or something. Those just sounds cool in words, but it doesn't work every time. You cannot be trendsetter every time. That's what I mean. Think like an achiever. Yeah, true.
Law number 7. Get others to do the work for you. Thomas Edison wasn't much of a scientist, but a businessman. He would capitalize.
I think the bulb theory of Thomas Edison, I guess he stole it from Nikola Tesla, I guess. I don't know too much, but yeah, I feel like Thomas Edison was LARPing. All the great history people are LARPers. Mahatma Gandhi, he was a LARPing, bro. He I don't think he had any, bro. Let's say I'm Mahatma Gandhi, alright. Let's say I've stopped eating salt, stop buying salt, stop wearing good clothes, or stop wearing shirts and pants. You think British would be scared of that, bro? That's some bullshit. All these people were just LARPing. The true freedom fighters of India are Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, and there are a lot more. I forgot the name, but yeah, Mahatma Gandhi, bro, and Thomas Edison, they're just LARPers, bro. They were just LARPing, and yeah, they're just LARPers. I don't think they had any contribution in any of freedom shit. They're just, yeah. Anyways, let's go.
Capitalize on Nikola Tesla's genius and garner all the credit. Hire talents capable of doing what you can't. Law number 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. When I have laid bait for deer, I don't shoot at the first doe that comes to sniff, but wait until the whole herd has gathered round. Otto von Bismarck. Force your opponent to react to your moves. Law number 9. Win through your actions, not through argument. Mucius needed strong ships. Without guarding his tongue, his engineer argued that a different type than the one Mucius preferred would be much better for conquest. Despite being right, the engineer was sentenced to death. Don't argue with authorities. Agree and suggest an alternative, then demonstrate. Law number 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Lola Montes brought down the king of Bavaria and his whole kingdom by seducing him. Her lust for destruction and chaos was insatiable. Countless lives perished because of her nature. Cut off the fire starters. Try to help them instead and you will burn alongside.
So this advice was never date bitches. Yeah, that's what the advice was, but in a formal way, poetic essence way. Yeah.
Law number 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Otto von Bismarck led the king's hand in uniting a mighty Prussia. None other than Bismarck was able to do so. He proved himself to be an indispensable asset and had his strong position secured. Be the only one who can do what you do, or see yourself replaced in fear sooner or later. Law number 12. Use selective honesty to disarm your victim. Count Victor Lustig was going to double Al Capone's $50,000. Instead of running with the money, he gave it all back to Capone, who thought he was being played by a con artist. Capone gave Lustig the $5,000 simply to help the honest man. Tell the truth to gain your opponent's trust. Be honest when expected to be dishonest, to throw your opponent off guard.
Wait, what? I did not understand that.
Select.
Keep people depending on us is time waste. Keeping people depending on us. No. That he meant something else. Basically, yeah, it is time waste if your dreams are very small. But by depending on us is, see, if you were to buy a SIM right now, what best options do you have? Airtel and Jio. Like there were Vodafone, VI or something come in. But who is dominating the market? Airtel and Jio, what they are using, keeping people dependent on them. How did Jio enter the market? They gave everything for free, and then people were used to using Jio, and when they brought a pricing plan, people bought it, and they got profitable as well. So they use this thing, and in that you need to think that way. Yeah, that's what I mean. But you're right as well. If you're doing it in lower levels, you are just wasting your time.
Act of honesty to disarm your victim. Count
Yeah.
Victor Lustig was going to double Al Capone's $50,000. Instead of running with the money, he gave it all back to Capone, who thought he was being played by a con artist. Capone
Wait. I did not
was
understand.
Going, number 12. Use selective honesty to disarm your victim.
Okay.
Count Victor Lustig was going to double Al Capone's $50,000.
Okay, he was going to double someone's $50,000.
Instead of running with the money, he
instead of running with the money,
gave it all back to Capone.
Count Victor Lustig was going to double? What do you mean double? I don't get it.
Selective honesty to disarm your victim. Count Victor Lustig was going to double Al Capone's $50,000.
Why would he double? But anyways.
Instead of running with the money, he gave it all back to Capone, who thought he was being played by a con artist.
He gave it back to Capone, who thought he was being played as a con artist.
Capone gave Lustig the $5,000 simply to help the honest man. Tell the truth to gain your opponent's trust. Be honest when expected to be dishonest, to throw your opponent off guard.
Okay, anyways, let's go.
Law number 4. Always say less than necessary. Due to his unpredictability, Louis XIV would have his courtiers tremble in fear when delivering bad news. He would say, "I shall see," have them leave the room and either take action or decide to do nothing about the issue, but always with an intimidating silence. Only speak when you have something meaningful to say. Actions speak louder than words.
But the thing is that, chat, a lot of people these days are trying to be like that, nonchalant and less word. But the thing is that in social dynamic, nonchalant is not always seen as... Obviously, people hate the people who speak a lot, who yap a lot. And there are people who you don't want to be around because they speak so much, it fucking just disgusts your mind and brain. It starts to hurt. But the thing is that you need to speak. The ability to speak in men is going down. I was like that as well. Even in some situations, I prefer not to speak. That's different. The thing is that you need to have social ability. And like he said, like, speak when you need to. That's for people who have already acquired that throne. If you have not been into that throne, you need to learn your way to speak out and get there. Because communication is necessary a lot. Be it to get girlfriend, be it to in business or anything, or making friends. Howie, back to law 5.
Law number 13.
Wait, was there law 5?
Actions speak louder than words.
Oh, it is law 4. What the fuck? Maybe this video, the video editor isn't. Maybe the video editor was paid less, so he did that. Do you have? What do I have?
Words. Law number 13. Asking for help appealed to people's self-interest. In 433 BC, the Athenians found themselves in a favorable position. The Corcyraeans and the Corinthians were preparing for war. Both parties wanted to secure the help of the Athenians. The Corinthians chose to remind them of an existing debt. The Corcyraeans, on the other hand, spoke only of mutual interests, the combined force of their navy directed at Sparta. The Athenians allied with the Corcyraeans. In sales of any kind, pragmatic arguments will always trump emotional appeals. The past does not matter. Don't count on loyalty. Aim for win-win deals. Law number 4 matter.
Bro said, okay, Corcyraeans. Okay.
Don't count on loyalty. Aim for win-win deals. Law number 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Charles Maurice.
Okay, bro. Pose as a friend, work as a spy.
De Talleyrand-Périgord, French politician and mastermind behind Napoleon Bonaparte's defeat, would hold himself back in conversation and get others to talk endlessly of themselves to the point of betraying their own thought, intent, and strategy. An interrogation disguised as a friendly chat, so subtle that the victim did not notice. Learn to judge a person's character by what they reveal of themselves, so that you can recognize a threat before it arises. Test people's honesty before you consider trusting them.
True. Do you have social, you mean social ability? To be honest, I can talk to people, I can mix with people, but internally, I don't feel good that much being extrovert. To be honest, I never have problems. I can fit in. But the thing is that when I'm extrovert, I seem to say a lot of bullshit that I don't want to say. And when I was child, I was pretty extroverted. I wasn't introverted, but a lot of shit happened that I don't want to talk, and I turned into introvert. And then now I can just shift to anywhere. But the thing is that I can shift from extrovert to introvert, introvert to extrovert. But the thing is that I usually prefer to have both. I think both is needed. If you're only extrovert, you're fucking dumb. You have nothing meaningful going on in your life. If you're introvert, you just love your comfort zone too much that there is not enough masculine feeling that you get being introvert. To be honest, being introvert is opposite of masculine, I would say. In a lot of sense, because when you talk about king, a king isn't supposed to be antisocial. If a king only stays in his throne, he knows nothing about his kingdom, right? You need to get out of your home, and it's not just going to just gym. You need to go to unknown places as well. But yeah, ambivert. I'm not ambivert, to be honest. I tend to like a bit more introverted side, to be honest. I don't like talking with a lot of people. I mean, I can talk, but I just prefer talking with selective people. Yeah, I don't like having conversations with everyone. That's what I want to say. Yep, I'm selective. But yeah, let's go. What about you? Are you introvert? Extrovert? I mean, you're an editor, so I would guess naturally maybe you are a bit introverted. I don't know, you can maybe change as well. Shift like me. But yeah, I think if you in the social space, if you're supposed to do anything that takes a lot of efforts, where no one is looking at you, you have to have some amount of introvertedness. I guess that's a word, I don't know. You need to be a little introvert. Because all the extrovert people I see, they're scared to be lonely. Even if not scared to be lonely, they just don't find it good enough to do things that take long hours of staying alone in your decks. It is just too much for them, for extroverted people. Yep. Extroverted people basically want to roam around and enjoy. Yeah. But yeah, they just like social gatherings where everyone is looking at them. I was heavily introvert, but I'm enjoying truly. I'm the most extrovert. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it doesn't. I guess it's more about comfort zone. No one actually is extrovert. People face shits and they become introvert, maybe bullying and shit, or the fear of people judging them, or actually maybe they have been judged and shits like this happened, or yeah, they just don't like people looking at them. To be honest, if you have a good friend circle where you're open, you can share anything, you will definitely be extrovert. You will be as weird as you can for fun. So yeah, it's all about comfort zone. I feel like the term introvert and extrovert is meaningless. It's more about comfort zone, where people find their comfort. Also, my people to speak with or be friend for me are very high. Okay, high standard. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Next.
Law number 15. Crush your enemy totally. A priest asked the dying Spanish statesman and general Ramon Maria Narvaez, "Does your excellency forgive all your enemies?" "I do not have to forgive my enemies," answered Narvaez. "I have had them all shot. The last resort, when words are no longer heard and the enemy cannot possibly be reasoned with, the chances for peace at their lowest, the only option is total destruction. Merely wound the enemy, he will recover and show no mercy in turn. Law number 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. A man said to a
But the law number 15, if you were to do it today, you will be in jail, bro. Yeah. Let's go.
dervish, "Why do I not see you more often?" The dervish replied, "Because the words, 'Why have you not been to see me?' are sweeter to my ear than the words, 'Why have you come again?'" Morlayami, quoted in Idries Shah's Caravan of Dreams, 1968. "Give people time to miss you by robbing them of your presence. It's when we lose something that we discover how valuable it had been to us. On your return, you will be appreciated all the more." Law number 17. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Once Pablo Picasso had become a recognized artist, others would assume that whatever action he took must have been calculated. The art dealer Paul Rosenberg was confused when one day Picasso told him they would no longer work together. Rosenberg couldn't find out why and offered him a much better deal. The unpredictable is terrifying. When you don't know what to expect, you cannot prepare properly. You can't devise a clever plan because you're in the dark. Put others in such a position when negotiating. Law number 18.
That was a good
Isolation
one.
is dangerous. The more you are
Yeah, this is what I was
isolated,
saying
the easier
about.
it is to deceive you. You lose touch with reality. When someone is urging you to cut friends and family out of your life, realize that they want to control and influence you all by themselves. Whether they do this consciously or unconsciously, it is malicious. Be careful in cutting yourself off from others for too long. Introverted or not, you may cause yourself great harm psychologically by pushing others away from you. Law number
See, that's the thing. I used to push everyone. There was phases in my life where I used to push everyone away. That's what I'm saying. You have to be masculine. Masculine and being introverted has nothing common. Not every time that you need to be extroverted, but yeah, being too much introverted. There is also a book by Machiavelli. I haven't read the whole book. It was The Prince or something, but he said don't put yourself in a fortress, because if you put yourself there, you would not know anything, and the easiest way to kill you is to come to your fortress and kill you directly, because people know you have no touch with the world, no one would help you, and yeah. that's what I'm saying. But yeah, you also need to have phases where you're introvert. You need everything combined. Yeah. The writing animation ID going on from 2017, like what are you doing? Yeah. This one, I've seen this from my childhood, this thing. He just used the gray background, I guess. Okay, this was 9 years ago, chat. I just found it few days ago. 9 years ago, crazy. I'm gonna leave a like. I think this was very solid information, judging it was 9 years ago. What do you guys think?
Number 19. Do not offend the wrong person. Muhammad, the Shah of Khwarezm and Inalchik, had beheaded Genghis Khan's messengers who had come in peace with great gifts and offerings. The Khan declared war, seized the enemy's capital, and had Inalchik killed, quote, by having molten silver poured into his eyes and ears.
Bro, Genghis Khan was crazy. Silver is considered as luxury metal, bro, and he melted that and poured it in his eyes. Can you believe it, the type of punishment he gave? But yeah, it was fair enough because he killed his innocent people. I feel like Genghis Khan, had a bit. I had a bit similar past, but not exactly, because yeah, his parents were killed, I guess, or something. I don't know, but yeah, mine was not that harsh. Genghis Khan was a great king. I feel like every person who is great in history has some amount of trauma or some amount of negative emotion, I would say, that motivates them. Everything is not positive, as we see in movie, that some people are born with it, born with that thing to dominate and shit. No. And all the rich kids that have this ego and shit, that is fake, because they have never seen struggle. They will easily melt down when a dominant man comes. You feel me? You need to have such kind of past to actually realize everything, actually be a person like that. Such cruel punishment. You need to have a cruel past as well. It's perfectly 9 years ago. By the way, I said 27. Okay.
Later, Genghis Khan seized Samarkand, bringing his brutal conquest of Muhammad's vast empire to an end. What would have become of Adolf Hitler had he been given the chance of becoming an artist? Perhaps history would be very different. Avoid insulting others. You do not know who you are dealing with. Even though we live in a time where everyone is offended, and the level of political correctness borders on absolute madness. Law number 20. Do not commit to anyone. Alcibiades, Greek soldier and statesman, found himself courted by the Athenians and the Spartans because he had influence on the Persians, and honored by the Persians because he had influence over the Greek city-states. Instead of committing to one side, he played all of them in his favor. Committing to someone is like handing yourself over to them. It means more obligations and less control. Law number 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Socrates said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." He didn't actually believe of himself that he did not know anything. It was his way of disarming people. Sometimes you have to play dumb so that the other lets his guard down. Being openly smart is foolish. Being openly foolish is smart. Law number 22. Surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. The Melians were prompted to surrender, but declined the Athenians' offer. Despite their alliance, the Spartans did not come to the rescue. Melos was conquered and their population slaughtered and sold into slavery. To quote Cardinal de Retz, "Weak people never give way when they ought to. Avoid weakness, but when you find yourself in a weak spot, choose to fight another day. You will lose the current battle, but the war is..."
You don't always have to be, a lot of courageous when you know you will lose. That's bullshit. That's bullshit propaganda. If you think like Samarana said, right? If the fight is fair, you fight you do the fight, or if when the fight is not fair, you fuck off from there. And so yeah, that's obviously he also copied, I guess, probably, but I don't know. It might be his as well. But yeah, you need to play the right fight. Back then, Genghis Khan was the person who watched the most nude girls, but nowadays, average teenagers saw more than him. Like, damn. I saw this. I guess I saw someone say this actually. It was on Reels, yeah. Which is true though. But we see it on our browser tabs, right? Like multiple catalogs of different videos. He could do that with real person, bro. He was such powerful. That level of power is crazy.
Is not over. Law number 23. Concentrate your forces. The greater an empire's territories, the more vulnerability. Great lands need strong borders. Else they may be overrun by another barbarian tribe, as seen with the collapse of Rome. Your armies are strongest when forged together. Divide them, and they may not be able to protect the empire from an invasion. Dedicate your complete focus to one front, using every resource at your disposal, and all of your energy to master your craft through total immersion. Law number 24. Play the perfect courtier. One cannot spell courtiership without Charles Maurice de Talleyrand-Périgord.
Wait, what? Charles Maurice de Talleyrand-Périgord. True, that was... Damn. Long name, and it is hard to pronounce a bit, I guess.
Man who brought down Napoleon Bonaparte, master of the battlefield, with extreme subtlety. You are a courtier, or courtier, whether you like it or not. You must play the game of power, so you might as well choose to be good at it. The perfect courtier obeys his masters, but shines in his own light. He is not powerless, doesn't trust, but appears trustful. Doesn't talk much, but finds the right words and the right timing when he does. Everyone likes him. He is charming, witty, and helpful. He appears to be neutral, a paragon of honesty and fairness. He always has a genuine smile on his face, and we don't doubt his intentions for 1 second.
Okay, what is a courtier? Sorry guys, I don't know too much. A person who attends a royal court to serve, advise, or accompany a monarch. Okay. Who is a monarch then? Okay, king. basically king's senapati or type shit, or the what do you say, the general in charge of the warriors or something. W names. I'll keep my name Dakur di Mandukhtar Rakdikt. What? Does that have some meaning?
Although he is a great talent, we do not feel threatened by him. We seek him as an ally. This way, the perfect courtier holds more power than the king himself without the dangers of that position. As we target the highest authorities, he's in the shadows observing the current state of the chessboard. Pieces may fall and be sacrificed on both ends, but he is winning regardless. Learn the art of courtiership. Law number 25. Recreate yourself. Others will call you what they think you are, or what they think they see in you. It's all superficial. Every now and again, you'll receive a genuine compliment. But your parents, friends, society, even your government, expects you to be someone or something else. It's important that you choose to be whatever you want to be, and that you feel free to change whenever you like. You have the freedom to dismiss the opinions of others, even to
You should be whatever you want to be.
put on a good show like Gaius Julius Caesar. The world is your stage. It's up to you what role you want to play. Think of life like a book, and you're writing it. You're the main character, so act like it.
Okay, chat. The thing is way too wide, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I guess I can change that somehow. The screen is way too wide and it's late night. So can I do it something like that? No, I want the opposite of that. No, not that thing. No. Wait, what was I trying to do? The fuck? Okay. Nah, bro, this thing looks trash. Remove. Color key. Custom color. Select color. Pick screen color. White. Okay. Oh, okay. This works, I guess.
Law number 26. Keep your hands clean. As written in Niccolò Machiavelli's letter to the prince, Cesare Borgia was using Ramiro di Orco as a tool to take gruesome action against all of his enemies. In the end, he used him as a scapegoat, put the full blame on di Orco, and threw lavish banquets for the common folk, presenting not only his clean slate, but positive change. It is the ultimate act of betrayal, to have someone's back only to find out they've been using you this whole time. Avoid falling into the trap of being someone's cat's paw or scapegoat. Law number 27.
Wait, I did not
play on
see
people's need to believe.
I did not. Keep your hands
They've
clean.
been using you the common. As written in Niccolò Machiavelli's letter to the prince, Cesare Borgia was using Ramiro di Orco as a tool to take gruesome action against all of his enemies. In the end, he used him as a scapegoat, put the full blame on di Orco, and threw lavish banquets for the common folk, presenting not only his clean slate, but positive change. It is the ultimate act of betrayal, to have someone's back only to find out they've been using you this whole time. Avoid falling into the trap of being someone's cat's paw through.
Chat, did you guys understand? I
Keep
did not even listen
your
properly.
hands clean. As written in Niccolò Machiavelli's letter to the prince, Cesare Borgia was using Ramiro di Orco as a tool to take gruesome action against all of his enemies. In the end, he used him as a scapegoat, put the full blame on di Orco, and threw lavish banquets for the common folk, presenting not only his clean slate, but positive change. It is the ultimate act of betrayal, to have someone's back only to find out they've been using you this whole time. Avoid falling into the trap of being someone's cat's paw or scapegoat.
So let me tell you what the lore was. He did not explain it properly, but I've read this in Niccolò Machiavelli's that book. What he basically he sent one of his warrior, alright, or the army general, and he told him to conquer that place which the king wants to dominate. But see, listen what the king did. Because if the king dominated that place by force, the people of that kingdom would go against the king and might not like the king, might not accept the king, and might plan on killing the king someday, and would never actually truly respect the king, right? So what he did was he sent his army there and made the army general the king, basically, who dominated that place. All right. Then after he did that, the army general was the king. Then the king himself actually came and killed his army general, showing that he freed the people of that place from the army general who was basically acting as king. So he betrayed one of his army to gain trust of the people there, and then the people accepted him as king. That's what I say. People in general are stupid, bro. They might be smart individually, in individual business or individually me and you type shit, they are smarter. But socially, bro, a lot of people are dumb because they move in groups. So yeah.
Law number 27. Play on people's need to believe. There are two different types of people in the world. Those who want to know and those who want to believe. Friedrich Nietzsche. We strive to find meaning in a world full of formless chaos. Hence, most of us resort to the comfort of believing in unproven divine entities. Your quest for answers and your need to belong is used against you, whether for your recruitment as a mindless disciple.
Yeah, look, there are two different types of people in the world. Those who want to know and those who want to believe. Most of the people are in those who want to believe. Basically, what the type of people are is that there are people. Basically, what I want to say is there are people who, regardless of you might know the actual truth, would not like to listen that. They would like to only listen what they've accepted. So yeah, that's the thing. There are people who want to actually know the truth. Those are very rare these days, and those who want to believe. Most of them are believers. Bondo got kick verified as soon as he opened Kicked account. Yeah, he got the offer from Kick. That's what it is. Like I said that in the start of the stream, right? Like they are getting dashboards. I got none, so I would be in YouTube, bro. Even in later on, if I get, I'm not very sure if I'm planning on Switch. I feel like I will be loyal to YouTube for a long time. I might multi-stream, but yeah, mostly I would be on YouTube.
Or your loyal customership for a particular brand. Christopher Hitchens wrote, "Beware the irrational, however seductive. Shun the transcendent, and all who invite you to subordinate or annihilate yourself." End quote. If someone claims to have all the answers, they are full of shit. Fall prey to them, and all you are doing is giving more power to those who don't have your best interest at heart. You cannot let others think for you. If something doesn't make sense to you, perhaps like right now, feel free to dismiss it, but consider doing so on your own behalf. Law number 28. Enter action with boldness. If you're confident enough to play the role of Monsieur Lustig, one of the greatest con artists in history, selling the Eiffel Tower to greedy scrap metal business owners looking to make a fortune overnight for millions of dollars, not once but twice, one thing is crystal clear. You're not playing around, you don't hesitate, and your moves have a high rate of success, be that in seduction, strategy, or power games. There's that one split second before a box fight where Mike Tyson's opponent will flinch and break eye contact. He already knows he's beaten. There's that scene where Marco Polo and Kublai Khan stare down a wolf. It's hesitation versus boldness. In order to be fearless, you need courage. Be bold. Law number 29. Plan all the way to the end. Excerpt from the book. The gods on Mount Olympus, looking down on human actions from the clouds, they see in advance the endings of all great dreams that lead to disaster and tragedy, and they laugh at our inability to see beyond the moment, and at how we delude ourselves. Before you take action, consider the possible outcomes and consequences, calculate the risk, then execute if it's worth doing. However, as time goes on, things reform, and it would be foolish to stick to a plan that ignores change. Law number 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Harry Houdini made his stunt performances look like they were a walk in the park, a piece of cake, as easy as stealing a child's lollipop. No one saw just how much work, preparation and practice went into every piece of the puzzle. This illusion we call magic. Make it look like it was improvised, made up
Wait. Make your accomplishment. Wait. I need to see that once again.
effortless. Harry Houdini made his stunt performances look like they were a walk in the park, a piece of cake, as easy as stealing a child's lollipop. No one saw just how much work, preparation and practice went into every piece of the puzzle. This illusion we call magic. Make it look like it was improvised, made up on the spot, and it will seem genuine. Boast how much work went into something and its natural allure, the magic, is gone.
Yeah, exactly. That's what basically, when I make music and stuff, I show on stream, it's easy, you do that, but actually finishing a song, there's a lot of complexities. But the thing is that if I were to show that to people every single time that music making is hard, I need to add EQ like this, I need to put reverb there, I need to automate this, automate that, they would miss enjoying the beauty. The feeling you get when listening something for the first time, and the feeling you get when you saw something build and then listen it is different. Because when you listen it first time, you don't know what elements are there in song, what is coming next. The feeling of surprise is gone when you show people how it's done. So yeah, it's a blessing and it's a curse as well. But sometimes it's good to show the making of songs. That way you stay connected with people. But if you do it every time, it's not good thing. Not just music, anything. You feel me? Anything. When you see an art, we like to see the art is so beautiful, but we do not like to see, everyone does not like the process, or the mass audience does not like it, to be honest. Most of the times. Want to believe people's life are low cortisol. This guy has Hitler from the bottom of his heart, and with his 2 balls, Hitler got 1.
Law number 31. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Ivan the Terrible let Russia choose between him as their Tsar or total destruction from its enemies, the Boyars. He made them see that they could only possibly be protected by him. It wasn't really a choice, and the Russians probably had other options that they were unaware of. They begged him to come back to the capital and lead them. This was what he wanted all along. People like to think they have a choice. Present them options that will work for you either way. This is the norm in elections and anything of real importance. Just like Houdini's performance, it is an illusion. Law number 32. People's need to believe and people's fantasies. There isn't a big difference. Il Brigadino was an alchemist. People believed he could turn objects like wood into gold. Ironically, the only gold he ever made was given to him by the people who wanted him to multiply it. And others started to learn and practice alchemy. Stop clicking on how to make $1 million overnight type clickbait. Stop buying 6-minute ab workout programs and stop going to the 7 steps on how to pull hot chicks within hours event and get real. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
True.
Law number 33.
Okay. I feel like it was better in white. Yeah. I'm deleting this taste. Folk. Yeah, we're back.
Too good to be true, it probably is. Law number 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Cardinal Richelieu would find out the weaknesses of everyone around him, then worked on it by being useful to them until they were of no use to him. One by one, he worked his way up to the king, who at the time was a mere child. Know the weak spots of your opponents, the crack in their defense, and you will know what to work with when you need it. In reverse, do not betray your own weaknesses. Law number 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king. Christopher Columbus did not accept his low standing in the world he was born.
What was the before one?
One by one. Cardinal Richelieu would find out the weaknesses of everyone around him, then worked on it by being useful to them until they were of no use to him. One by one, he worked his way up to the king, who at the time was a mere child. Know the weak spots of your opponents, the crack in their defense, and you will know what to work with when you need it. In reverse, do not betray your own weaknesses. Law number 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king. Christopher Columbus did not accept his low standing in the world he was born. He recreated his family tree, married into nobility, and peddled with kings. Now, unless he was mad, people thought, there must be valid reasons behind his bold requests. He must be legitimate. Ask for less, receive less. What you tolerate is what you end up with. Do not think lowly of yourself. You're a king in your own right. You're a queen in your own right. Princes and princesses are no good today. Law number 35. Master the art of timing. Joseph Fouché was switching sides whenever he sensed danger. His biography is riddled with nigh impossible escapes from death. He did not deem it necessary to be loyal to disloyal men. Say what you want of his attitude, but he certainly knew when to act and when to lay low. With time comes change. It is important to not only know how to adapt, but at what exact moment for maximum effect. Too fast and you're a traitor. Too late and you're imitating the others. In any case, learn to use time to your advantage. Law number 36. Disdain things you cannot have. King Henry VIII of England ignored his wife Catherine of Aragon for denying him a son. With Thomas Cromwell on his side, he devised a clever plan to marry Anne Boleyn. When you ignore someone, they cannot argue with you, they cannot influence you. You're out of reach and they can't do anything about it. If there is something you cannot and will never have, it is best to push it aside with discontent.
This is very true.
Law 37.
To be honest, if you don't get from people something, you should immediately leave, not force anything. And to be honest, with women, never try to change any woman, because women are very hard to change unless you manipulate them and they're into influence of something else. But yeah, always choose the right one. If you cannot find the right one, just replace. I mean, I'm telling you, out of a lot of the times when I try to fix people, and yeah, people don't fix unless someone wants to change themselves. No one can be fixed. It's not just women, even men. You cannot teach a thief to not be a thief. You feel me? That's what it is. Yeah. Don't ever say a girl queen believe the outcomes are dangerous. To be honest, you can say it in a humor way, but if you actually treat like that, you need to be a king yourself. You need to know without her, she needs to know that if she leaves, she is the one losing value. You should be the value all the time. If she is the value and you're scared of losing her, I'm talking especially about men. If you fear losing her, you'll definitely lose her as well, lose her respect as well, and yeah, it'll be a bad ending. The only fear you need of losing someone is yourself. That's it.
Create compelling spectacles. Dr. Weisleder healed his patients with the mere energy of moonlight. Why was this obvious scam so successful? Well, people didn't have the internet back then, but they also believed it was too spectacular to be fraud. The grandiosity, the associated status, rich and famous personalities were waiting in line to be healed and healed again. Using symbols as powerful as the moon and the very absence of explanation let people fill in the logical gaps all by themselves. If everyone believes it, it must be true.
Yeah, this is something that still works even in our generation. If everyone thinks it is true, it might be true. You feel me? That's why when you see, we are normalizing a lot of bullshits. The thing like alimony, right? It was made so that people don't marry women to treat them as sex partners and leave. It was created for that, but people are misusing it, and since it's been misused by a lot of people, it has become normalized, and now young girls think that it is some basic right. But the thing is that it came from exploiting the law, using it as loophole. Not just this, if everyone believes it, it must be true. You can see this a lot of the times in terms of religion, because a lot of people, make you fool in the name of religion, and the only true explanation is everyone believes it. And I'm totally against this thing. you know, when everyone believes something, I always think there is something fishy going on. There is something that is wrong. I like to think out of the box. Yeah. And I think every human should at least try to have this mindset. Every human will not have this mindset, but yeah, they should try at least.
Mark Twain wrote,
I was watching a K-drama and one line hit me. It was, if someone does not want to be saved or want to be saved, no one in the world can help or save them. True. This is true though. This is absolutely true. You feel me? You cannot make let's say someone is addicted to drugs. Regardless of all rehabilitation or anything, he will find a way to contact people who sell drugs and find a way to get his pleasure. The only way you can, I mean, he needs to have someone manipulate him. Basically a good influence. Only then he can change. Yeah, it's pretty different basically. Things are getting different these days.
whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect.
Yes, exactly.
Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others.
This one is very true.
478 BC, the fearless and experienced warrior Pausanias and his Greek troops captured part of the Persian Empire. Being the overseer of these lands, went to his head, and he began acting rather strangely, even for Pausanias. He spoke ill of his own people. Feeling and showing superiority breeds hate. His god complex and constant need to stand out had him killed in the end. You want to fit in, whether you share common beliefs or not. Being better or different in any way just causes trouble through other people's envy and disdain. They'll ostracize you from the group and slander your reputation. How much money do you make? About 70% of whatever they make.
See, this is one very true thing. Think as you like, but act like everyone. See, there are a lot of people protesting against the government, right? And doing stuff like this. But we all know it's a democratic country. Things cannot fix. The next political party who will come will do the same thing. And that's what I'm talking about. You need to think differently, but you cannot just protest and openly go against something. You know, you need to be silent like everyone else. You need to find a way out without protesting. So yeah, to be honest, it just does not work every time. You gotta be smart and yeah, act like everyone else, or you will be hated later on. Winners take it all. History written by the winners, beliefs changed by the winners. Exactly. Holy clickbait. Just see when the stream ends, see it from the start. There might be. You never know. It's too late. You feel me? It's 1:45 a.m. So as a good man, I need to leave them at their house and ask them, did you reach home? Send me a good night text when you reach home. So I'm a good man, you feel me? That's why all the girls you see on the thumbnail are gone. I've dropped them to home. Yeah. But welcome, Shreddit.
Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. This is the good old lay a trap with bait and wait. Monkey see, monkey do. The spider web. Mice desire cheese so much, they won't even see the obvious construction around it. When you know your enemies and their weaknesses, you know what they react to, and you use this knowledge against them. Create a false alarm. They'll make a run to save what they hold so dearly and weaken themselves by exposing their flank.
You know who is using this tactic? The government is using this tactic. They give you freebies, free ration, free oil, free rice, free things. Stir up waters to catch fish, and that's how they get your vote. And in some places, by illegal means, they also offer alcohol to people who actually want it. This is illegal, but they still do it in some places. And yeah, I don't want to go against it because, like I said, it's a democratic country. If they do not do it, their opposition party will do it and win. So yeah, no one is right in this thing. Makes sense. When the stream ends blood, it's YouTube. Oh yeah. you can replay the board. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You feel me? You gotta do the clickbaits sometimes.
That's where you hit them. That's certainly where they will
But see, that's the reason you came here, right? You saw the clickbait and then you press the video. Yeah.
hit you if you fall for it. Keep yourself from being reactive. All that rage, blinding emotions, fear, desire, it makes you predictable and it makes you weak. Don't be impulsive. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Louis XIV had an eagle eye for the strategic power of money. He would gift paintings of great value to people who didn't like him very much, until then. This way, he got nobility, the keys to power, on his side. At the same time, he increased operational costs for the aristocrats who wanted him gone. It's ingenious. He took money from his enemies and gave it to his new friends. 2 birds with 1 stone. This is one of my favorite laws because it states that cheap misers miss out on opportunities. It pays to be generous, and it pays not to accept free gifts. What is the return of investment on paying for someone's coffee? You sit down at Starbucks with an influential, connected and experienced entrepreneur. You get to talk to him for 10 minutes, ask his advice, learn from his mistakes. I don't care if the coffee costs $50, I'm paying because there is a lot of upside. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Alexander the Great's father had set the standard of achievement very high. Alexander wasn't going to be content in his father's shadow. He wasn't going to rest on his father's and later on his own laurels. When Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. Now, imagine if Alexander the Great had had a son who wanted to be a conqueror. That he would pale in comparison is an understatement. Not a soul would have attributed his success to him, for he'd achieve everything on the shoulders of his father. Don't make it your life's task to be better at being someone else. Instead, go your own way. Unapologetically, be your best.
Exactly. Like even with streamers, a lot of people, not just streamers, artists, it's good to copy at start because you need to copy like an artist, steal like an artist, basically. You need to copy, and then in the process of copying, you will find your own signature sound. But the thing is that a lot of people don't find signature sound because it takes time. It is very hard to find your own signature sound, or in anything, maybe in art or maybe in editing. If you want to learn editing, you will copy the best edits, right? You will try to remake them and you will copy things here and there. And when you copy things from 10 different things and you combine them, you create something new. And that's how you make something new. And copying is necessary, but the thing is that if you start walking in their shoes, if you make same edits as someone else, same songs as someone else, so you can never be great. Like you can sing cover songs of a popular singer, but you'll never be as popular as him because you are just a copy. I mean, it's good to gain attention, but as an artist, if you keep copying, you'll be a copy star. You feel me? Fuck like a corn star. How did you even bring corn star here, bruv? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of the streamers want to be ISO speed. They act like they ISO speed exactly, and it is pretty much obvious when you see them. Like they're exactly copying. And if you do it for too long, it is bad. If you do it for short term, it works.
Self. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. When the tree falls, the monkeys scatter. Cut the snake at the head. What is an army without its generals? Without leadership? Whole empires have been secured off of conscience of its generals.
Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Basically you dominate the main power source. That's what it means.
Leadership. Whole empires have been secured off of conscientious leaders with iron willpower and vision. Take them away, and much like Alexander's empire after his death, they break apart and crumble.
That's why they ended up, basically killing Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson was influential and he spoke a lot of truth.
Turning on each other,
Yeah.
defecting and deserting. Often
Bro giving streaming advice with one viewer. I mean, to be honest, you also got to see the amount of experiments I did. But yeah, I do not blame you for that. But yeah, we will definitely be. I'm going to say you, I genuinely believe at certain point I will definitely have at least 1,000 viewers watching me. At least. I think this is a target that is achievable, not that great, because there are people having 20,000, 40,000. I should speed having 75,000 to 100,000 people watching together. So yeah, I think if I can put it right, I can be there. But it is hard. I'm not saying that like it is sure, but I'll try my best.
The glue that sticks everything together consists of a few key people at the top in any kind of organization, any kind of social group or hierarchy. Do with this information what you will. Law 43. Work on the heart and mind of others. October of 1793, the French Revolution declared the end of the monarchy. Marie Antoinette knelt at a guillotine, for she never cared about the
Marie Antoinette Milk at the guillotine. Bro, such long names, bro. But it sounds luxury though.
people's opinion of her as their queen. She thought herself above the common folk. Pampered and disgustingly narcissistic, she paid the price, never learning from her mistakes.
Wait, what? I did not get it.
Or you key people
Constructive criticism is good for you. Don't blame us. Bro, I'm not blaming you. Okay, it's fine. Okay, my bad. Let's go.
people at the top in any kind of
Hey, yo, fuck the Shepherd, bro. Bring the next
organization,
law.
any kind of social group or hierarchy. Do with this information what you will. Law 43. Work on the heart and mind of others. October of 1793, the French Revolution declared the end of the monarchy. Marie Antoinette knelt at a guillotine, for she never cared about the people's opinion of her as their queen. She thought herself above the common folk. Pampered and disgustingly narcissistic, she paid the price, never learning from her mistakes. You should influence people and win friends, as Dale Carnegie suggests. It is more than beneficial to be recognized for your kindness and helpful demeanor. Be agreeable or face the consequences of being indifferent. Be humble or be humbled.
Be humble or be humbled. Yeah. If you are in a third grader, bro, let's say you're in class 5 and you're having some kind of arguments and you say be humble or be humble. It would be so corny. But hey, you fumbling, bro. I'm dying laughing. What? What do you mean? I don't know, bro. There is a lot of things going on that I'm not paying attention, I guess, even in my own stream. Crazy.
Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Alcibiades charmed the Athenians, got accused of profaning sacred statues and fled. Then charmed the Spartans, impregnated the king's wife and fled. Then charmed the Persians and helped Athens win their war against Sparta. They welcomed him back with open arms.
Wait, what? What? Bro was evil. What? Disarm and infuriate with the... What?
Alcibiades charmed the Athenians, got accused of profaning sacred statues and fled. Then charmed the Spartans, impregnated the king's wife.
Okay, he impregnated the king's wife and then?
And fled. Then charmed the Persians and helped Athens win their war against Sparta. They welcomed him back with open arms.
So basically he did all the evil things and then at the end helped them, so they welcomed him. So he's no longer evil now. It happens in this world today. Look at politicians. I don't blame them. Everyone has some criminal background. Not everyone. Most of them. Yeah. And then they come back whitewashing with a very, very beautiful smile and shit. So yeah, I'm not against politicians though. Hey. And unlike other people, I don't say politicians are, working for people. Politicians are, unlike other people saying, politicians are people's workers or they're there for serving the people. I feel like politicians are next to kings. There will always be kings. Obviously, they are chosen by the voting system. That's it. Apart from that, they are the kings. If you try to treat them as, lower level, some kind of people, you will see their power sometime. So yeah, you should never go against them directly, never. The fuck is impregnate? Okay, let me show you. Just read it, bro. I don't even want to say it, because if I say it, it can be misinterpreted. Yeah. Wait, what? What is the urge? People have urge of this? Okay, okay. This is the line that you're mean. Okay, bro, enough. I'm traumatized. Traumatized? If you're married, you have to do that. Bro, what do you mean you're traumatized? Look, this is the meaning. This is the meaning. You feel me? Gooning inside your partner. That's it. That's all I can say. Nothing else. And he gooned in a king's wife basically. Gooned inside a king's wife. Yeah. And then he came back and he was welcomed. Okay. Now for the story.
Wherever Alcibiades went, whoever he had to deal with, he would leave behind his own values and appear to share the values of his victims. No one could resist a man who not only concurred with them, but also admired their ways of living, seeming to be one of their own. You like people who like you, who are like you. Match people's energy, speak their language, eat their food, find common grounds, and even envious people will drop their preconceived notions about you. Law 45. Preach change, but
Bro, we reached Law 45 or there is some editing mistake? Damn.
never reform quickly. Change is imperative, but human beings love the comfort familiarity provides. The unknown, disorder, and chaos are very disruptive and undesirable to us, even when it is for the better. Hence, we need small, incremental changes that build over a long period of time, allowing everyone to adjust at a comfortable pace.
This is why I left the Assamese music industry. And this is the thing. Preach change but never reform quickly. The thing is that, see, no one preached change. The only one who did that was Zubin Garg. And he was the only one who brought new stuff in the music industry. But for his age, he did a lot of great things. But nowadays, the artists are following what's being followed. No one is breaking the chain. And in order to break the chain, you also need to fill the other gaps that has not been filled. You cannot just make someone who listens to chill pop music to EDM straight up. That would, if you do that, your music will be called niche. Only certain people will like your music. And you cannot be successful that way. You cannot be successful being niche. And the thing is that my music is so advanced, I need to degrade my art. Basically, I need to make things that are good for mainstream, but not way too creative, not way too advanced. If I do that, it won't work, and it wasn't working either. So yeah, for me the best thing was to change industries. To be honest, I tried my best, and to be honest, the main reason is I don't have money. I need to feed myself, right? And to be honest, I'm not getting shows either, and getting shows in this creative thing is hard here. So yeah. Someone has to come and do it. Whoever will do it will be one of the greatest. But yeah, I tried it and I failed. That's all I will say. But yeah, I've also gotten the love of people who actually understood my art. A lot of Assamese people loved my art, and I'm really, really, very, very thankful to them. Very much thankful to them who actually accept new stuff and enjoy listening to something new and not something average. So yeah, even you, Janox, you are in the chat. You are here because you know me for my creative. You might know me for my bullshits as well. That is another thing. But yeah, you know me by my music mostly, right? And yeah, that's what I mean. People like you who are advanced, who think differently but in basically who see the future are different. But yeah, if you want to change an industry, you have to do it this way. But for me, it will be very slow process. Yeah. His subs are 567. Oh, if I subscribe, will it change? Nah. Bro, the characters here looks like Forb from Phineas and Ferb. Don't you feel like
You are
he is inspired from Phineas and Ferb for sure? Mostly Ferb, because there is no character that I saw that looks like Phineas. It's mostly Ferb.
moving things in the right direction while avoiding stirring up too much anxiety and dissent.
Yeah, if you go to very old age, in the Stone Age, and you give them an iPhone, they would not like it, right? They would not even like taking selfies or anything. They would not like anything because it's too much, right, at that time for them.
Change things gradually, one step at a time, dragging the voluntary rest of us with you. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. It takes great talent and skill to conceal one's talent and skill. La Rochefoucauld. If you have been paying attention, you will have noticed that a lot of these power plays revolve around the master and the student or slave, domination and submission, superiority or authority and inferiority, ego, pride, arrogance, and envy, jealousy, hatred. It's a very vicious and ultimately destructive cycle. Everyone wants to be the king. No one wants to be the pawn. Me, I don't want to be a pawn, but I don't want to be the king either. I don't want to envy nor be envied. I want to be the faceless man behind the throne. I don't want to be on the chessboard. I don't want to be a visible target. But I still want to win at the game of power, no matter what side loses. Law 47. In victory, learn when to stop.
True,
In
this is true.
1751,
Very true.
Madame de Pompadour found herself unable to satisfy
Madame de Pompadour. But the name is written something else here. Jean Antoinette Poison. I don't know, bro. Is it pronounced differently in that language, or is he just speaking some bullshit? Or is it the editor taking revenge for less money? I don't know.
Louis XV's lust. To hold on to her privileged position, she arranged younger, prettier women to keep the king happy. This was a loss, for she...
Wait, what? Who was she?
In 1751, Madame de Pompadour found herself unable to satisfy Louis XV's lust. To hold on to her privileged
Okay, she was his wife and she bring more women for his husband?
position, she arranged younger, prettier women to keep the king happy. This was a loss, for she had to swallow her pride and share Louis with others. They, however, could not compete with her charm, talents, taste, and flawless sense for fashion. Her reign as mistress had lasted an unprecedented 20 years. Don't push too far or you risk losing it all.
It is way too far, to be honest. Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Know when to take a loss and move on. Law 48. Assume formlessness. The Spartans, the most powerful infantry the world had ever seen at the time, lost the war with Athens, for they were outnumbered and unwilling to change their views. They did not adapt to circumstance. They did not build walls. They did not want to conquer new lands, nor engage in trade, for gold gave rise to corruption. Meanwhile, Athens was thriving through constant reform. Sparta fell behind and collapsed. Don't fight change. When you catch yourself in the futile attempt to resist a new order, remind yourself that you not only missed the opportunity to predict it, but to adapt to it in time. You have to be anti-fragile. As Bruce Lee said, and this is the closing statement, you must be shapeless, formless, like water. When you pour water in a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour water in a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When you pour water in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can drip and it can crash. Be water, my friend.
W video. I enjoyed the video, to be honest. And W way to explain everything too, to be honest. Amazing. It was 9 years ago. Crazy how it's 9 years ago and still a masterpiece. Loved it. I genuinely like people who put efforts in their content and who make great shits. I like it. What is the newest comment after mine? Yeah, love the way love works. This shit corny, but yeah, humans gotta have somewhat collective guidebook so they don't become apes again in this modern world. Bro. Okay. Using this to play with friends in the corniest shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That was a great session, right? We ain't watching anything for today. And that's it for today. Oh, wait. You sent something. Wait. I will watch it. I have listening your Radar and Beta McRib. Okay. For the first time. But I got into a live stream from one of your reel where you were reacting to an clop of hospital of a girl. What? Who was possessed. Okay. And I remember that reel. I deleted that, but yeah, I remember. And your music works reverse for me as of others. I like the songs when I listen for first time, like the surprise psychology. Is your music works reverse for me as of others. Oh yeah. Yeah, true. I know. It is different for a lot of people. Everyone has different thing, but yeah, most of the time surprise factor works, but sometimes showing the process also is beautiful. Yeah. But your songs work different. Okay. I read that. When I listen it first, it says mid, but when I listen it more, I like it more. Yeah, there are some songs. Mostly when it is something new, your instant reaction in your brain is hate. Even for me, most of the times. But a lot of the times when you keep listening that, you realize that it's not that bad. Yeah, crazy. To be honest, I think back then my motive was only clip farming. When I used to watch such long videos, I used to be silent a lot of the times. I rarely used to give opinions on myself, thinking that when I clip that, the video will get long. But I forgot the live experience. See, today, after a lot of the loss, we discussed a lot of things. You came to know what impregnate means and stuff like this. We talk about a lot. We laughed. I feel like this is what makes a reaction wholesome. Reacting live, basically. I'm not worried about how long the video will be or how much I need to edit. I'm more concerned about if you will like it, watching the reaction, the overall experience. I think it has been a very vast change that came out of experience. So yeah, I'm very, very glad. Streaming these many days and still not being successful has given me a lot of experience. I mean, a lot of lessons, and I'm really thankful for it. Now let's see your reels. Yeah, this is true live reacting. Exactly. Okay, let's get this black thing out. And yeah, I feel like this chat thing has color. Basically, it is not truly glass effect kind of thing. Okay, I mean, it is fine for now, right? Let's see the last live reacts. I'm closing the session before anyone else something gives. Yep. Let's go. What reels we got? Asphalt 6. Bro, I did play. This is like the Blueberry or something phone was there, right? That kind of Nokia. This style of mobile phones, I guess, were introduced by Blueberry. Was it it was Burberry or Blueberry? I guess Blueberry, right? The cell phone company that discontinued. Damn, there were hers as well. I played this game, but in a smaller Nokia. Yeah, newer versions of Nokia. This game was amazing back then. Nostalgic. This car game was my most favorite game when I was kid, bro. I used, back then, you could have bought these games with a recharge pack, and I had the recharge pack. My my father recharged my mother's phone, and I spent all the recharge, I mean talk time, on buying this game through talk time. You could buy that way, and I got scolded a lot. But yeah, things were bought-able. I mean, yeah. But yeah, playing the game was cool, but I got a lot of scoldings later on because the recharge money is gone. 1 month recharge gone. Oh yeah, I've played this one as well. Oh no, I haven't played this one. I have played this one in a screen touch phone, not in a Nokia phone though. Crazy nostalgia, right? Kids today would never actually experience the beauty of these games because we have seen the evolution of phone and life before an Android phone or an iPhone, life before a phone basically, and life after a phone. We've experienced both. So yeah, it's almost like we are the one who experienced it all. The newer generation kids wouldn't experience life before that because it was completely different. What people used to do back then for enjoyment was very different, and there were very less introverts back then, because for introverts today you have things to not get bored, but back then being introvert means you were gonna be totally bored and you'll be forced out to get out of your home. So yeah, Gen Z the Mox experience. Generation G, the starter ones, the earlier Gen Zs, I would say. The later ones did not experience shit. They're same as Gen Alpha mostly. But yeah, even they have experienced a bit of it. Okay. Chad, I've never slept over the rooftop. And I think people do this morely in village areas or in certain places, I guess. I've never did that. I feel this is a bit scary, isn't it? I mean, it looks beautiful, but if it rains, you're gone. And then, yeah, in the night, it feels a bit scary to me, though. I don't know. At least if you're in a city, you're better off not doing that, I guess. But yeah, I guess this life is beautiful as well. Okay, look at this thing, bro. She is pumping the well from the front side. And what is this lever for? So basically this was generated by AI. 800k likes. 29.8k comments. What are you animators, editors doing? People out here dominating in AI. Crazy. Vote for hand pump. Justice for baby. The baby's in the ground. Okay. Even AI don't know how to use technology. Okay. So yeah, that's it for today's session. It was cool. I think one of the first cool YouTube live session. Yep. I still miss Twitch a lot, But yeah, YouTube definitely has its own vibe. I cannot wait for the super chats to unlock. I have already enabled text to speech on all super chats, starting from rupees 10 rupees maybe, or 20 rupees, whatever. Super chat is enabled. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, 1:30 p.m. ET for US and Europe people, or globally, wherever you want to see your time zone, and 11 p.m. IST for people in India. So yeah, it was an amazing live session. W live, exactly. Let's go. So send your favorite reels if you're watching this as clip, or however. Send your favorite reels. Join the Discord. Link is in bio. Good night or good evening wherever you are from. Probably it's just Janox right now. So yeah, good night. Have a great day ahead. I mean, great sleep ahead, or great day, whatever. And yeah, bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.